All right. I had to throw this up here because YouTube will ban you. I mean, all the other platforms don't really care, but we're going to be talking about these vaccines because this is getting ridiculous. Everyone heard, anyone who follows news whatsoever knows that apparently the FDA says that they have approved the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. They appear to have not. Okay, and I'm going to show through this information because it's very confusing. On this page here, this is from the FDA. Okay, it's very confusing because there's multiple pages of information, like notices they put out, and we need to talk about this. So it says on August 23rd, 2021, the FDA approved the first global sickness vaccine. The vaccine has been known as the Pfizer BioNTech global sickness vaccine and will now be marketed as Comirnaty, I think is, excuse me, how you say that? Okay. And this is for the prevention of disease in individuals 16 years of age or older. The vaccine also continues to be available through emergency use authorization. Emergency use authorization for ages 12 to 15. And for the administration of a third dose in certain immunocompromised individuals. Okay, so this is where it gets tricky because it just makes it seem like, okay, they're rebranding, right? It's now called something else. Okay. This is where it gets really weird. It's a press release on the 23rd. Okay, this is also the FDA. You know, this is not some sketch website. This is directly from them, okay? One line popped out to me, okay? Comirnaty has the same formulation as the emergency use authorization vaccine. Okay? Has the same formulation as the emergency use vaccine. That implies it's separate from the emergency use vaccine. Critical information. And then this was just obvious. Like I kept looking, I'm like, wait a minute. Am I reading this right? Like there's right here, highlighted. These are the vaccines. Janssen vaccine, Moderna vaccine. Now it's wait, go back. Now it's the Comirnaty and Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. Okay, so trying to get information on this is very difficult because I can't get. It seems weird, right? It seems very confusing, but they are two. It appears to be two separate vaccines. But the media, the news, has been saying that it's fully approved. Well, no, this new one has been fully approved, but the Pfizer BioNTech is still under emergency use authorization. Critical information. This is a problem. This is a huge problem. Imagine if you are somebody who has some kind of allergy or some kind of something is wrong, right? Having this information can save you from an injury or worse. Okay, this is information doctors need, which they probably don't have, or there are many of them probably just they get the newsletters. Oh, it's finally approved. Okay, great. Now I can recommend it to everyone. But it's two separate vaccines. It's not the same one. Okay. Apparently, Comirnaty is not even available on market yet because it's brand new. It's confusing. It's weird. It's like, why is this new one being? How did it get approved so quickly? But then the other one is still emergency use authorization because they word it as if it is now known, and will now be marketed. It was known as a BioNTech vaccine and will be marketed as Comirnaty. Okay, but then it's showing multiple little bits and pieces here showing that it's two separate. This is weird. I don't even know what to say about this. It's just very weird. And I saw this, like, at first I was like reading it and I was like, posting that, okay, it's they're saying it's fully approved, and I was criticizing that because, well, no, it can't fully be approved because you have to do it's like a 10-year process, a 10-year process, and they have to do these long-term impact studies, and they couldn't have possibly done that. They only had 9 months since this vaccine was rolled out. So how could they do like 5-year, 10-year impact study? They can't. It's still under emergency use authorization. It's this new one that is just somehow magically not under emergency use authorization for adults, but it's under the emergency use authorization for children, 12 to 15. Something weird is happening. And I don't know what to make of it, because I'm not the like big conspiracy theory type. But it doesn't make sense. If somebody can make it make sense for me, please do. But this is weird. I haven't seen something like this in a long time, really, ever. It's more like stuff gets revealed or whatever, but this is just like in their data on their website. It's like they're trying to hide that it's a separate vaccine, but it's like clearly is. It's clearly a separate vaccine. It's right here. I don't know what that means, but people need to be aware of it. I know that, and they need to be asking questions, because so far, this is basically all I can find. All the news stories says that the Pfizer vaccine is now fully FDA approved, and that does not appear to be true. That does not appear to be true. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going through all this, and I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I'm just confused. I really am. And I don't think I'm the only one. Okay, let's just read this one too. This is that same article where it says this craziness. It says they approved it. It has been known as Pfizer BioNTech. And now will be marketed as Comirnaty. Okay. The vaccine continues to be available under emergency use authorization, including. Wait. Okay, wait. This is the problem. Okay. We're catching it right here. It says they have approved the first vaccine, right? This is on the 23rd. Now it says, again, the FDA has approved the first vaccine. The vaccine has been known as Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. It will now be marketed as Comirnaty. Okay. In individuals 16 years of age and older. The vaccine also continues to be available under emergency use authorization. That means it's still under emergency use authorization. That it's not fully approved. Like it's right. It's literally contradicting itself. And then it says, comma, including for individuals 12 to 15. So that means everything 12 to 357 years old, it's still under emergency use authorization. So how is it approved? They're talking about this new drug, Comirnaty. I am really, this is sketch and weird, and I don't usually say stuff about like the medical industry, the scientific community, because they're usually very transparent, but this we need to dig into this. Okay, we need to figure out why they're making it seem like this is a separate drug. Is it the same drug? Is they just rename it? And if so, why is it saying that it's still under emergency use authorization if they're saying it's fully approved? Like, the two are not the same thing. What is going on here? I don't know what to tell you. All I know is this is the information I saw. It popped out at me, and I'm just like, this is not right. Okay, somebody make it make sense. I'm gonna end it there. If y'all know more, please comment down below. If this video is pulled from YouTube for medical misinformation, even though I'm literally reading from the the FDA website, if that's not good enough for YouTube, you could find this content. Well, you wouldn't be able to find it if you're on YouTube, but it's going to be on Odysseys, and it's going to be on Rumble and Minds and Twitter, and I'm going to post it, so you'll be able to see the video still. But thank you so much for watching, if indeed you still are, and I will see you all next time.